All right, boys and girls. I'm shaved up. First day of school with the kids tomorrow. And a big game on the line tonight. How is everyone doing? Zeta Fly, Z Money 32010, back at it again. I hope you guys saw my message I put on my social media today with everything going on with school and football and all that stuff. I'm going to try to adjust my schedule a little bit just because I want to keep streaming. I've been having a lot of success with it and with my amazing sponsor, the Trendy Gamer. I want to make sure that I don't leave them hanging either because Eddie and the guys have been great. Guys and girls have been great. With that being said, I have to make sure that I am healthy and I am not overworking myself, which I have been lately. So I want to make sure I'm good. So with that being in mind, if you haven't seen that message, I'm kind of altering my schedule a little bit to make room for everything, so I'm not dying. Hopefully everything kind of gets fixed with all of that. For now, still playing tonight, same time as usual, making sure I can still do that to here. As you can see, I'm in a little practice because I probably got one of my toughest opponents that I've had all year tonight. And of course, it's even more so for me because it's a buddy of mine, you know? It's my good friend Tebow, RMP Tebow, aka Ryan, aka Tebow. You've seen him you've seen him before. He's been around in the stream. But this is the first time I've played him, and he's in my division. He is 7-0 with the Patriots. Somehow snuck away with Tom Brady in a fantasy league, and he's playing for the Patriots, so that's pretty cool. You'll get to see that. But he's 7-0. I'm 5-2. A win here for me goes a long way. For him, a win it just keeps him in his because I'm in second place in the AFC East, excuse me. A win for him just opens the door more. A win for me closes that gap by a game and puts me in great position to either push for the division or puts me in a good spot for at least make sure I get the wild card and get into the playoffs. So I gotta be on my game. I'm gonna be very serious tonight. Make sure I'm not messing around. I'm gonna take everything really in stride and not really mess around with it. So you're gonna see me practicing here, trying some new things, trying some things I have had success with, and still no McCaffrey. The trade didn't go through for whatever reason, and so we tried it again to see if it would. Hopefully, it goes through this time. So, one more game with D. Henry. He had 3 touchdowns last game anyway, so I should be, hopefully it works out. But we'll see how it goes. All right, this is my routine. I practice a little bit. Make sure I have. Also, I think I bent my hat, and I'm not quite sure how, and I'm a little upset by it actually. But all right, 1st and 10. Second and 8. Get the stiffy. Percent. You shouldn't be able to send corner blitz. 2nd and 12. Third and 5. Fourth and 9. First down. I like that guy a lot. another first down. Oh boy. Can't have those. I just can't have those mistakes today, man. I just can't do it. He will make me pay because he's going to score points. My big thing this whole year has been the fact that I can hold guys. That's a terrible ball. I've been able to hold guys and keep them off the board. You know, past 2 games, I've given up 7 points total. I've been priding myself in the fact that I keep teams off the board. You know, and I don't. And if they do score, it's long drives. It's not drives that, you know, I'm sorry, actually, opposite. If teams score, it's not from, you know, long drives where they take 6 minutes off the clock. It's just like they'll have a big play here and then they won't move the ball again. So my strategy is bend, don't break. Make sure I, you know, make him methodically move the ball down the field and don't give him a chance to really, you know, pull away from me that quickly. I got to keep the game under control and in a tempo I want with plays like that and get my guys, my speed guys in space. Kenny Stills, he's going to play a lot of cover 3. You know, he mixes very well. He's very smart, but he's going to play a lot of cover 3 with a lot of zone blitzes. He'll mix in a man blitz every once in a while. And I'm going to get sacked here because I'm not picking the play. I don't like that play anyway. Play actions against this guy are going to be very difficult to run. Very difficult to run. All right, let me run one more. And then we'll get to the game here. Oh, I dropped it. I gotta make a good play here. That's not it either. That would have been a touchdown too. Now that can't happen either. I don't need that. Those glitching bullshit plays. I need. Oh boy. As soon as I said I needed a good play to end it on, I've had 6 bad ones in a row. Give me that one. All right, I'll take it. Take that one and get out. Let's go. Game on. Huh, I didn't realize you could see that. Apologies for that, fellas. I didn't know you could see that on the screen when I went over with the mouse. I just realized that you could do that. That's pretty cool. Monday prime time, baby. I want to go AFL if I can. I want to go AFL anniversary jerseys with Tebow. We should have both. Just waiting for Tebow. He should be ready to go pretty soon, fellas, so bear with me. Bear with me. Because I just want to make sure that we have everything kind of put together here. He should be coming up soon. Alright, Tebow will be back within a second, so he's said he's on his way. I don't know what the anniversary is this year, but hey, we'll wear them. Just because they're sick, dude. Wear those when Sam Adams got a pick 6 off Drew Bledsoe. That's kind of fire, actually. You forget like the color like teams had in the past. Color rush, red color rush, the white ones, current alternate classics, same thing as what they really have. Okay, let me make sure. Now you guys can hear the gameplay. You guys can hear me. Everything's good there. Cool. Hopefully Tebow's joining the show pretty soon. Just waiting on Tebow, everyone. We're just, he said he had to take one thing and get it fixed or situated. So as soon as that happens, we'll be playing our game. It should be a minute. It should be a couple. There he is right there, right on cue. And I made sure he can't hear me, so. Unless he's listening to this. I gotta make sure he's wearing his AFL unis. AFL unis, damn it. I had a message him to let him know. That's pretty funny. Yeah. You gotta wear the white ones. All right, here we go. Big one here. This is a big one. Cheers. Cheers to the trendy gamer. Cheers to the trendy gamer. This is my only. I'll do only one spot for it because I gotta focus up. It's Trendy Gamer, haven't checked it out yet.
Coach, we're just about 4 miles
TrendyGamer.net or at
New Era Field in
Trendy Gamer on Instagram.
Nothing
apparel,
like the fanfare of introductions to an
PS4,
NFL game,
Xbox,
and that was in evidence a moment
use the
ago.
promo code SATOFLY 10 ZETAPHLI 10.
As their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. And he is out of bounds here on the return. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Brady to throw on second down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's complete to Chris Conley. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there for New England. 49 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And into the red zone now in Charles. They told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Ball should fade to the corner I want to.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Sunday. Green 80.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. And it's picked up by
I can't even be mad because he ran over the ball first.
Just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
What part do they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Yep.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
If I get a safety for that.
A safety it is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back on
I can't believe he just did that to me.
A fumble last time. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end. Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I played that perfect. I put that ball so well, too, man.
And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Bortles now on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
22, green 80, green set.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. Throwing right side, that's complete. Thomas. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a big
5
guy,
yards
dude.
is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Green 80, green 80. Nice 39, Lucy. Let's go, let's go. Green set.
They'll run it out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing
How?
yardage
He's a
back
wide
at the
receiver
43-yard line.
on a run play. What is going on, dude? Okay, a safety off a pick, and then Demaryius Thomas gets hurt on a run play that lasted a second. What did he do?
Green 80, set.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Bruce shoulder.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators
You know what's
love
good
to
for a
blitz.
broken
It wreaks
shoulder?
havoc because they ended up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
That's horse. Oh my God, that's frustrating.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look. 6 DBs.
Set. Green 80. Hank. Green set.
Shotgun now for Bortles. And an alley to run. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
I'll take the
Exactly
3.
right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
A step
And he's
late.
able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
I'm doing my damnedest to try to clear my head of that friggin' pick safety.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And they take him down. The Bills get
Let's go.
to him. William Hayes. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Flush to his right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
I had to repay it because I should have got tackled back there and he wouldn't let me. So.
Gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
This game's had some pretty weird things going on.
Took the ball from
yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A first down carry for Henry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Lucy.
On second down, here's Henry. Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Bortles.
Let's go!
Zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
I'm already out of soda. That's not good.
Set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big run there by Freeman. 61 yards that time on the ground.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Oh my God.
Patriot touchdown.
Gotta love Alshon Jeffrey, man.
Alshon Jeffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Ball's gonna carry into that corner.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. On second down, here's Bortles. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Bortles. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
Here we go, here we go.
A give to Henry. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
73, 73. Lucy.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And incomplete here on 3rd down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
I think you've got LA, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
I'm okay with it, though.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Out of the glitch.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st down, Brady.
Got him.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw on 2nd down. Brady looking deep for Gabriel. Oh, nearly picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Bills will take another timeout. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go
I
in
need
the
3.
first half.
At least.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And take it right on the 30. Well, it wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
This is actually a perfect look for it if we can get the kick out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage.
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked.
He was open.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Because I know how Tebow's going to play this, too.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing is Bortles. He completes it right side to White. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Perfect.
And now out come the Patriots. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's go, let's go.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Freeman first down and more. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before half for Brady. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I'm all over it.
So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman
Couldn't get
for
3.
EA Sports Halftime
Still within the score.
Report. Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, man,
Decision
I
to
should have
come
stayed
out is
wider.
going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Green 80. Spread right, 72. Hank. Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to
Yeah,
be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit
R1
more
was
careful.
open over the middle.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Green 80. Spread left. Loosen. Let's go. Green is it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Calais Campbell in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Getting that guy too.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Bills on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
He's going to send his cover 3 zone blitz.
From the gun, it's Bortles. And he finds Stills complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've
I got lucky with that play call.
In the NFL?
He hasn't gone cover 2 a whole lot, and I had a cover 2 beater on.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a...
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's tough. That is tough.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Bortles throwing on second down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top.
Oh, he's open!
And down he goes. Ndamukong Suh. About 9.
Oh, he was there. Man, he was there.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. And
Oh, what is going
back
on?
there. They'll be left with a third down and long. And now maybe they
I
want
didn't
some
even press
extra time
anything,
to talk
dude.
about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this
that's
third
awful.
quarter.
Oh, well.
The Bills
I
on
gotta get
third
3,
down.
like I said.
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing now is Bortles. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one is going to just tuck into the
Snuck it in.
as he gets it to go. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And down right around the 37.
And don't break.
38 yards on the scamper there.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Here's Brady. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Start fast, fellas. Start fast. Right. Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on 1st down.
Ha! Give me that back!
Intercepted. Picked off by Tebow.
Sometimes you have good luck, sometimes you have bad luck.
We've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case,
Come on now.
give credit to the defense.
I'll
They
take what I can
outguessed
get.
them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Here we go.
They begin with Henry.
Oh, stay up.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Green 80. Lucy. Green set.
Again, it's Henry. And he
Now,
is
how do you let
met
him
in
go,
his tracks
man?
behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I get it.
Good luck
It's
trying to
Sue.
get your
But
running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, 2 guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubble.
Green 80. Green 80. Set.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play. Try and pick themselves off the field, feeling good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Trent. Punt for Buffalo.
Lag got the best of that kick. It's all good, though.
34 yards that time. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. So the Patriots coming out now. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? He's been thrown 3. Do you
Puts right
alter
into
your
it.
offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Alpha. 29. Alpha. Go. We got.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one
Short,
tackle,
he's out
but
of
then
field goal
quickly
range. He
blocked
probably
down.
doesn't go good.
But a
Go
nice
for it,
little
though.
gain.
This is
9
midfield.
yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
This is go range right
Offensive
here.
linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now out come the Bills. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without...
He does that so well.
You had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going back.
He does that so well.
Say, they need something good to happen right here, right now.
That exact thing of playing the wide, like playing a hybrid linebacker and sliding up into a spot.
Bortles to throw on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dietrich Wise Jr. in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 15.
Lucy. Shot it. Green 80.
Now Bortles. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game.
Tebow knows me. He knows that I'm very risky with my punts.
Offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
He knows I'm going to go for it sometimes. So he's called my bluff a couple times tonight.
So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big
I hope they run it right at it.
But it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Well, that throw by Brady incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, Freeman.
Short by an inch.
Get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 3rd down, it's Freeman, and he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Brady now on first down. He's got the hookup with Conley. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
He like just outran him right at the sideline.
Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Looking left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle them inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Here in this second half, 1st and 10. They run it for the first time to the backup Murray. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On second down, here's Brady. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's down. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left.
Now he's in field goal range. Now it's just like...
Brady now, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Freeman again. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Not much I can do.
The gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue.
He's up 9.
But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On 3rd down, it's Freeman.
That's it.
Freeman a first down and more.
I mean, there's not much I can do. If he scores, he scores. I gotta find something here, you know? It's tough.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add to their lead.
Well, they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
It's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
As a
You know how
rover.
in
He's gonna
baseball,
sit
when
around
the
it.
pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He's going to let it fly. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Bortles will try again on second down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves were...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to
Good game, Tebow.
I
gotta go talk to him now.
End to this one.
Good game, my dude. Good game, Tebow.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Yeah,
good game, brother.
In front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did it.
Very good game.
Good game, buddy.
Tell you what, I've never been more mad after the pick safety.
That was so funny.
I had never been more mad. Nah, that was funny. Just because I was like, I don't know, I played it well, and I was like, oh, he's got him. And I just like rolled into the end zone.
You prime the pump all being home facility. No one thinks we can do this.
All right, brother. I'll catch you later, dude.
Are right here in this room.
Good
and
game.
Then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Patriots, they continue to cruise through the first half of the schedule as they
I'll tell you what.
8-0 now on the campaign. And
I can't be mad at that. I played well. I stuck with him. The score shows him down 12, but I was down 6 until the end when I had to be like overly aggressive, and I'm not mad at that at all. I played that very well. Very well. You know, I made big plays when I needed to. So I guess got to continue that. If I play that way against the rest of the league, I will make the playoffs and I will win the division. Oh, I'm sorry, not win the division. At least get a wild card spot now that he's 3 games up on me now. But that puts me in a good spot, man. Puts me in a good spot. Alrighty. I'm going to call it a night. Keep an eye out for the new schedule on the stream. We'll see how that goes as time goes on. I got to make sure I make some moves and make some adjustments to that so I'm not dying when I come home from work and all that fun stuff after football. Got to watch some film too, you know what I'm saying? But, all right, guys. Take it easy. Have a good night.